Alright, folks. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Minecraft. So, we did some work on the back end of the server. Finally got all that fixed. We got updated. And I've really been just working hardcore for the last few days, gathering resources and getting some stuff built. So I'm going to take you through and I'm going to kind of show you what we've got going on today. Not really going to build anything, but we're going to see what we've got, so that way we can kind of get an idea of what we're going to do, and maybe come up with a couple of new things that we need to get done. So let's jump right in. Alright, and here we go. Alright, so I'm already up and running, as you can tell, but I'm over here at the spider farm and I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make it look a little bit prettier. It is kinda, it's very plain. So I was thinking of maybe taking this wall right here and insetting it like this, just to give it a little bit of depth rather than having it set up as a flush wall like this. And then we can carry this theme down this wall here. So 1, 2, 3, so that'll be a log. 1, 2, 3, so that'll be a log. And then, oh, we probably should do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, that'll be a log. And then 1, 2, 3, and that'll be a log. And 1, 2, 3, and that'll be a log. And then 1, 2, 3, and then this will be a log here, which I think would be okay. We can leave the cobblestone here, so that way it kinda, yeah. And then 1, 2, yeah, I can't, we'll have to leave that the way it is. But anyways, so that's kind of just what I've been doing. Let's get up here and see. Oh, it's daylight. All right. So first things first, let's see. Oh, come on, let me out. Let's head over here to the observatory, and I will show you what I did while I was mending all my tools. So now, one thing, I'm like I said, I'm new to this, folks. I'm still trying to learn how to use all this stuff. So one thing I'm gonna do is maybe put some music in the background. Maybe get some of that stream beats or whatever it is. So that way we can kind of have a little bit of music in the background, and you don't have to listen to me chatter all the time. And when I forget what I want to say or am trying to formulate my thoughts, we'll have a little bit of jingle. All right. So just bear with me. I'm still learning how to do that. But so let's start here, just so you guys know. So I've got everything mended up from the last time. Alright, so we're all good to go there. Don't mind the stuff in my inventory. I will show you what that was all about. So while I was down here in the skeleton spawner area, I decided to fix it up, make it a little bit pretty. I didn't like what we had with the color palette, so I did, come on, almost there we go. So like, this part is so much easier with a controller. Alright, so this is what I did to the skeleton spawner area. So I darkened it up a little bit. I decided to go with acacia wood, logs, and dark oak floor. And we did polished granite for the ceiling. And then we did some blackstone bricks. Now, I didn't change this out just because it's such a pain in the ass since I already have the bubble column there. But I think I want to put a light source in. Mostly because, one, I'm going to get ready for... I'm going to switch out my video card in the computer and put in a new RTX video card. Probably going to jump up to the 3080 Ti, which will allow us to get RTX. And if I do that, then we're going to be playing around with some RTX and looking at how the lighting works and all that stuff. So I definitely want to have it look pretty. So I still got to do, I got to put 2 lanterns in here, but I ran out of resources. Okay. So that's kind of what I did right here. Now, I'm not sure if I want to just keep this stone, or if I want a little bit of that andesite, and kind of clean up the stairwell a little bit, or if I want to just make it all stone, kind of bleh, or where we're gonna go with it. I would love some suggestions. I definitely like the dark feel of this though, so that's kind of what I want to keep up with. I'm bringing my tool down here, so I'm just going to punch him to death, but let's get out of here before it keeps spawning. But yeah, I definitely want to clean it up because I'm not a fan of the bird poop on the walls. But the stone walls are kind of bleh. So maybe we clean them up somehow. I'm not exactly sure. I was thinking maybe what I could do is do like black stone bricks in the corners and then glass and then have lava flowing down. Ooh, that would be nice. That would really be nice. And then we can get rid of all these torches up here. Now it's gonna be a little bit of a problem here, but I can change the opening for this access tunnel, this access area here, and we can just make this room a little bit different size. So, thoughts to think about. The other thing we could do is just do maybe some iron bars with some shroom lights behind it, because we're using shroom lights for right now since we don't have a guardian farm yet. But yeah, I gotta get all this dirt out of here and just kind of really clean up the joint. Really want to finalize this area before we move on to another one. But the next area we go to is we're going to start working on the fishing port, which is going to be about probably let's go over here. Probably going to be about 400 to 500 blocks away. We have a coastline where we're going to be setting up the fishing port. Now we haven't decided on a name yet, but I was thinking something in Latin that means fish. What do you guys think? I don't know. Like fish town, but we need to like different language, like what it would be called. And then we can, excuse me, and then we can name that town and come up with a little bit of lore for it. But that's going to be a big undertaking because we want to do some nice big docks. Probably looking like 4 or 5 shipping docks, and then a dry dock that's capable of handling 2 boats, and then a triple fish farm. It's going to be expansive, it really is. And there's going to be a ton of trading going on over there. So it's one of the it's going to be a very big project that we're going to be undertaking. But I've scouted out an area I kind of like it, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we're heading back over to the Mesa biome, where we were going to set up the gold farm and the iron farm, so that we could facilitate doing some piglin bartering. I still haven't put in a rail system here, but that's going to be another project. Still haven't figured out how I want to do it. If I want to do, because this tunnel is only 3 wide, and I don't know if I want to expand it to do 5 by 5 wide, which I probably should do. But as I think about it, I would like to do probably a 7 wide, because then if I do 7 wide, I can put the rail system, I can put the rails down the center here, and then do stairs on either side, and still have at least a 2 wide walking path if you want to walk to get where you want to go. So I might have to actually expand this out a little bit, but if I expand this to 7 wide, then I need to expand this to 7 wide. And I don't know if I have enough room down at the other end, because that is where I have the stairwell that drops down to our actual mining area. So that's something that we have to work on. So let me take because it's going to take me a hot minute. Let's see if I can pause this and get us over there. Hold on a second. Alright, so we're back. And I managed to get us over here to the cave's base without dying. And now we're just waiting for daylight to get us so I can show you what we have going on over here. So just bear with us. It looks like daylight's almost upon us. Since I don't have anything with me, which is really a bad Minecrafter. I realize I am not the best Minecrafter, but I'm not here for doing all the technical stuff or doing it right. I'm just like regular Joe playing a game that I want to play. Alright, come on. See, those guys are the ones that I'm worried about. Go away. Okay, so the moon. Alright, so it looks like we're halfway through the night. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Does it seem like the night times in Bedrock last a little bit longer than the days do? Like does the math actually add up to 12 and 12? I don't think it does. Because it seems like It seems like the nighttime lasts really long and the daytime goes by really fast. Or is it just me? Okay. Come on. Need you to set. You know what? Let's see if the kids have some tools I can borrow. Nope. Close. Let's see. Hey, look. Alright. We're gonna borrow a sword. And we're gonna borrow I guess that's all right. And we'll take some carrots for food. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we can't do about getting. I'll remember which way. Let's go this way. There we go. Alright, so let's go this way. So I spent some time and built the farms. And I put them right next to each other. Just because there we go. Let's run. Run! I didn't want to have I didn't want to go too far. We wanted the iron farm and the gold farm to be very close to each other. So we didn't have any problems. Ow! You're hitting me. Alright. So let's jump in here. Alright, so here is the gold farm. And we got some tridents. I actually had a couple of the other guys help me out with the tridents. And then we have we've already got some gold going through here. So we need to actually smelt this down, and I realized I did not put a crafting bench in here. Okay. Oh, things to think about. Need a crafting bench. Okay. But, anyways, so I'll grab these. And alright, so we'll throw our tridents in. And we turn it on. And then Bob Trunkle. Now this sends a signal, it goes up, it turns the farm on, and next thing you know, there you go. So I've been using several different sources for the mending. I've been using this ever since I set it up. I've been using the skeleton farm. So it has allowed me to mend up my stuff and get to help the other guys on the server here get some stuff together. Alright, so turn the farm off. Leave the trident killer running for a hot minute. It's going to take a few to get everybody out of there. Turn the trident killer on. And then come in here and pick up your tridents and close the door. Put your tridents back. Now, I thought when you put tridents in the trident killer that they weren't supposed to take damage, but apparently that's wrong. As you can see, they take damage. So I'm not exact. I guess we'll have to constantly have tridents in here to keep up with that, so people can use that. Come on, let's go. There we go. All right, so let's run over here to the iron farm, and we'll show the iron farm. So we have 40. What did we ultimately end up doing? Like 40 villagers, or let's see here. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 per side. 8 times 4. Okay, so this is a 30. This is a 32 villager trading hall. And we've got a little bit of everything in here. We got armor smiths, we got weaponsmiths, we got toolsmiths, and we got some librarians, and we got some farmers to trade with. So it looks like the guys have been going through and really working on leveling up the traders. And then we just got some basic storage. This is all the different stuff that you can get from the villagers that you have on top for trading. So cookies, golden carrots, cooked pork chops, because there's a butcher up there. Let's see what we're... Oh wow, this is nice. Oh yeah, this is gonna come in handy, folks. No more searching for iron. Let me tell you, that hunt for iron is it is bad. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to, again, I didn't put a... I'm so used to taking my crafting bench with me when I leave that I didn't leave one here. Okay, so crafting bench in here, crafting bench in the iron farm. So, alright. So this is what we've been working on here. Now let me get us back to our let me get us back to our other base. I should have showed you guys while we were over there, but ADD brain, I'm all over the place. So let me get us back to the observatory, and we'll go to the Nether, and I'll show you what we've been working on. It took me and the guys about 2 hours to get it set up, but we'll show you the other things that we got going on, and then we'll go from there. So bear with me. I'll do the long run. You guys won't have to watch it, but I'll do the long run and we'll come back in here, okay? Hold on. Let's hurry up and run over here. You know what's really crazy is I actually designed this staircase to have a it was supposed to be a bubble column for quick up, and on this side I was supposed to have a fall drop, but I never put it in, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not doing that because I hate those stairs. Even in a game, Fat Man hates the stairs. Alright, so we're over here at the nether base. And let's go down here. I moved this tunnel over. We had it over like 4 blocks over that way. And I moved it over so that it lines up with the stairs. Because it was kind of funky for a while. Alright, let's see here. Let's get down here. Ugh. I'll raise the ceiling up on that. Alright, so. Come on, run. Run, fat boy, run. Alright. How's everybody's Monday going? I know mine is. Whew, it's been exhausting. Yeah. Charlie's over there watching YouTube. Alright, so here we go. This is where we ultimately decided to put this. And Fuzzy is a member of the armed forces, so I kind of wanted to give a nod to him. So we made signs that say this. They don't actually mean anything. They're not his units or anything like that. We're joking around, and we're like, you know what? Let's put some military jargon on it, just to make it pretty. And this, my friends, is Piglin Bartering Station 121. So the other guys, Mr. Beefy and Tipsy, a couple of the other guys who got on the server with us, they have been raiding bastions left and right. And now that we have the gold farm, we went ahead and made a whole bunch of gold rooms. We need to give a nod to Blue Jay. This is Blue Jay's Piglin Bartering Farm. We have all his redstoning and everything behind here, and let me tell you, this thing is amazing, folks. It's timed just right. The way he did the timings on it, I just. They get the bars, they look at the bars, and then they all throw their stuff, and then they get the bar. It's like there is no gold loss whatsoever when it comes to this farm. And so I definitely, my hand is off to you, my friend. Blue Jay, you did an awesome job on this farm. I am proud to use it. And it really wasn't that hard to set up. So guys, if you want to set up a Piglin Bartering farm in your world, watch Blue Jay's video from the Bedrock Guide Season 1. He shows you how to make this, and it is hands down the best one I've seen so far. The way we've got it set up. Now, and then go ahead and turn it off and let them do their thing. Come on. And we're good. Okay, so let's go down here to the storage area. Now we haven't finished it out. The guys didn't know which way they wanted to go with the floor and everything. And so we did we used this super fast hopper. So we've got quad speed hoppers that go into the chest that are also double hopper unloader with hopper minecarts. I mean, this thing, it doesn't miss a beat. It keeps up with everything they drop. Now, we haven't done any. The guys haven't told me if they wanted to do any kind of like sorted storage. For right now, they're just using this, and it seems to be working good. They seem kind of happy with it. So, but check that out, my friends. That is right. We have a Soul Speed 3 book. It's not the first one we've gotten. From what I understand, everybody has got boots with Soul Speed 3. So everybody is now pretty much ready to go. Because if you look at me, that's right, I got my Soul Speed on. Everything is back up to where we are. This time, which button is it? Is it this button? This button? Nope, not that button. This button? Which button is it? Nope, okay. See? You? Nope, that's the throwaway button. Which button is it to change my view? Nope, not that button. Tab? Shift? Okay. I have not set up. Okay. Quick block, front block, hot bar slot, F5. Okay, now let's change this to Z. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, this time, we will not be throwing our gear away before we jump. I don't know why I did that. I really don't. I don't know. No. That was just... I hang my head in shame. Alright, so, anyways. So that's what we've been working on, folks. I mean, we've been, bar none, balls hanging out, man. We're trying to get this done. Come here! That's right. So, what was the other thing we did? Oh yeah. Hopefully it won't take us forever to get over there. That audio is really loud. I have to turn the audio down. It's really loud. Hold on a second. Alright, that should be better. Sorry folks, I did not realize that the audio was that loud. So, today's broadcast, I'm actually using my wife's PC. My wife, she has a very good job, and works for the government. And so, over the last couple of years, I have been adamant about getting her a banging setup, and I will let you guys see what we've got going on. So she's rocking a pretty stout setup here. With she's running dual 32-inch monitors. We've got the C920 webcam. Got Kraken headphones, HyperX keyboard, HyperX mouse. I'll link all the stuff that we have in the description below, so you can see the build setup. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to be switching out some parts, and I'm going to boost her up just a little bit more. And I think we're gonna try using her PC when she's not working on it, because she does work from home sometimes. So when she's not working on it, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be swiping her PC and doing some of the broadcasts on here. And let me tell you, I like it. I'm not converted, not in the least. I still love console gaming, but I like playing on this PC. I never thought I would, but I kind of like it. I feel dirty, if you know what I mean. Like, if you're a hardcore game console man, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Because I grew up in the 80s. My first console was an Atari. And then I got the Nintendo when it came out, and then I got the Sega, and the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 3, and then Xbox 360 came out, and I got the Xbox 360. And I went back and forth with the Xbox and the PlayStation, back and forth, and you know, I had two of them at one time. I had the PlayStation and I had the Xbox. Mostly because when, what was that, 2009, 2010, I had, my cousin played on PlayStation. We were playing Call of Duty on the PlayStation, and my brother, Fuzzy, he played on Xbox. And he was like, you need to switch to Xbox, you need to switch to Xbox. And I was like, I don't want to switch to Xbox because you gotta pay to play. And he's like, yeah, but it's worth it. And I'm like, So I have to blame my Xbox on Fuzzy. And I got the 360, and I played on the 360, and I liked it. And I was like, you know, this really isn't that bad. And ultimately, I ended up sticking with just the 360. I got rid of my PlayStations and stayed with the 360. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out, we are at our Blaze Farm. So this is Silent Whispers Lava Transportation Blaze Farm. It doesn't use any pistons or anything like that. It just uses the lava, and it is a little slow to start with, but let me tell you, once the blazes start actually dropping, it drops. They stack up pretty quick. But this is Silent Whispers Blaze Farm design. It was cheap. It didn't cost us anything. And that was the one reason why we built it, mostly because it didn't cost us anything. Let's switch out the swords here. And let's go to town here. Now, the only thing that I'm not too keen on is its manual. I think, I'm not for sure. I think I want to change this out for a trident killer. It makes it a little difficult though, because we have so many guys on the server now, that I really think if I leave it manual, it's a whole lot better. So that way we don't have to try to figure out how the hell to get the damn tridents in there, because everybody's got to throw their own trident. Let me ask you guys a question. If everybody throws their trident in there, and the tridents never disappear from the trident farm, does that mean that whenever anybody goes into the trident farm, they don't have to throw a trident in, it'll automatically generate? Or does everybody get experience for it? Like, the experience will only sit there until everybody... Ooh, I don't know how I want to know. That's interesting. We'll have to pose that. If you guys have an answer to that question, I would greatly appreciate it. So, anyways, let's just kill a few more guys here and then we'll head out. And so we're trying to gather the blaze rods because, you know, you definitely want to have blaze rods. They are an awesome fuel source. And we are going to start making up a, we're going to do a potion lab. Here shortly. I gotta finish. No, go away, go away, go away. Go away, piggy. That's right, run, bitch. Give me a hard time, will ya? Make you into pork chops next time. So, like I said, we've been very busy here on the server, and I'm so thankful that I've got a group of guys that love building with me. And you know, I gotta give a shout out to Silent Whisper, to Blue Jay, to Oink Oink. I think I know it's probably not his. I don't think he's the original gold farm designer, but I liked his tutorial a little bit better. He was a little bit more understandable. Ooh, I forgot to put my sword back. Oh well. And I gotta give a shout out to Shockbite, who's our server host. They got amazing service. Helped me out on the back end when we were trying to do the upload for the 1.18.10, because I got stuck there for a hot minute. But their customer service helped me through it and got me good. So definitely give a shout out to Shockbite. What we're gonna do later on, as these channels grows, we'll definitely create another server for some community-based building, and that way we can start maybe getting on with the Patreon and doing some YouTube live streaming with other community players. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Leave your comments. And then I gotta give a shout out. It's Valentine's Day, so I gotta give a shout out to my beautiful wife, who puts up with my crap and my obsessiveness and my ADD and our children. If it wasn't for her, none of this would be possible. So, babe, I love you. Hope you see this one day, eventually, when we get big. Until then, stay off YouTube. So, anyways, folks, let's cut it here, and we'll go ahead and cut it here. We'll just chit chat for a hot second. Like I said, we've got some big plans in the future here, but I really need you guys to like, subscribe, comment. You don't have to hit the bell notification to know when everything happens, because, you know, honestly, the way we're doing things right now, it's a little slow, and you guys probably won't even watch it anyways, but I hope you do. I hope we're interesting enough. But if you can, just check us out, alright? And we want your feedback, if you can give it to us. But that's all I got for you today. I'll check you on the flip side.